Okay guys, got a few requests on basing the model, so just thought I'd do a little quick video about that. So normally I just start off with PVA glue and just use it with my finger to spread it around and get a nice even coat, and then I'll use sand and just sprinkle it over the top, and then pick the base up and just remove any excess. To place the model on the base, I would basically clip off the paperclip metal that's holding it, and I would put blobs of thick paint on each of them, and then I would put it on the base where I would want it and just mark it with the paint, and then when you take the model off you'll see there's two dots, and then I'll just use my pin drill and just make the holes. Yeah, I just created a couple of extra holes because it wasn't quite in the center, so you'll see there's a pair of holes there. For the actual paint, I'll just use a shader, Ryklin shade, and I'll just load it on, and it's quite easy, soaks in very easy, and gives a nice effect. And I'll just wait for that to dry and then follow it up with dry brushing. And also got to dry brush, film the dry brushing, so I'm using this other base and just giving an example of how the dry brushing is. So I'll just dry brush it with like bleach foam to give that bit of highlight. You can add a bit of white to it as well if you want to. Okay, moving on to the next step. After that's all dried, then I'll just super glue the bottom part, add a bit of super glue to the feet and the pins of the model, and just pin it into the base basically, and let that dry. and then I'll start adding the grass and little rocks and stones. The rocks and stones I ordered from, you can get them from eBay or Amazon, or you can quite simply just get a bag of cat litter and use that as well. Just paint that and dry brush it. I normally leave these stones natural, but sometimes I add a bit of dry brush. And finally, to neaten the whole base up, just paint along the trim of the base with Abaddon black to just bring everything together. And that's all for this basic tutorial. Look forward to the next tutorial. So please subscribe and like this video if you liked it. And be sure to check out my Patreon page. And you can support me as little as $1 a month. It'd be much appreciated to keep these tutorials going. And see you next time. Happy painting!